So it has a brew, and I think this will be like episode 2 of Brew Time now. It's actually Easter Monday, not Tuesday, because I'm working tomorrow. I'm also dressed a bit weird. I'm like in a Chicago Bulls sort of NBA top because it's just nice and chill and stuff. So Battlefield 4, which I want to talk to you about because well, that's coming out in October. Before we go anywhere, check out the gameplay. Eurogamer have got a 2-point-something gig download of the gameplay in 60 frames a second, and it looks fucking amazing. The gameplay you may have seen on YouTube and things like that from a 17-minute thing from Battlefield is fine, but it's only in 30 frames and it looks meh. Whereas the one that Eurogamer have got a 60 frame thing, and if you've got the internet connection to grab it, go and do it. I'll put a link in the description below. Looks orgasmic in 60 frames. It just looks so good. 60 frames a second for the win. I love 60 frames. It's just like smooth and crisp, and you don't actually realise how good it looks until you like running 60 frames. I really feel sorry for you you console noobs out there, because like you're running things at 30 frames a second, or you're running things at 60 frames a second but 720p. It's like, I feel so sorry for you because, PC Master Race and all, but I'm not going to be a dickhead and douchebag about PC gaming. But yeah, Battlefield 3. 4 even, not 3. So yeah, that's supposed to be coming out in October, and a lot of people are saying it's going to be basically going to be a DLC, and to them I say I don't give a shit. EA and DICE take my money because it looks amazing. Battlefield 3 was fucking good anyway. I mean, if you play Battlefield 3, you know what I'm talking about. It's just so good. It was good enough for me to go out and buy Battlefield 3 Premium, and it really was like I thought it was one of the best FPS games I've ever played. Granted, not as good as Battlefield 2 was, because Battlefield 2 was good. And Bad Company 2 was actually quite good as well, but it was actually it was better than Bad Company, IMO. The only downside to it was there was no LAN play. It was one of the downsides to it. And there was this unnecessary lens flare they put on everything, even though like you're a person, seeing it through a person's eyes, there's no such thing as lens flare, which was a bit weird and annoying. But so hopefully in Battlefield 4 they'll actually listen to the community, but EA being EA, perhaps they won't, I don't know, and actually put either a sunglasses mod in there, in terms of like an unlock, so you can unlock sunglasses so it doesn't glare in your face when you're facing the sun, or just take the fucker out, because it just doesn't look great at all. I know someone did like a hack for it, like made it a bit bluer, and did they make it bluer or something like that, made it a bit warmer, and got rid of the lens flare, and EA weren't happy about that at all. They really weren't. But no, Battlefield 4 does look really good. Even if it is a DLC, even if it's just like a map pack, I don't care, because I'd quite happily pay 35 quid for it again, because it was a really good game, and especially if you're running it on PC in like 60 frames a second. Now I've actually got a PC that will run it, because my graphics card wouldn't run it at like anything more than 30 at the moment, before, and now I've got like a 7850, and now it runs it at like 60 frames, maxed out everything. And it just looks so good. It's definitely not a console gaming game. I mean, you can play it on console, but it's kind of like, well, why would you bother? Because you can play it on PC in like 60 frames. It just looks so good. It's one of the only games I'd say that pretty much you have to play it on PC. If you play it on console, you're an idiot, because it's just not the same experience. And I know a lot of you out there do play it on PlayStation and Xbox, and that's fine. But personally, I don't think the experience is the same, because it is a PC gamer's game, and that's kind of what it is, really. There's no denying that fact. So beta testing, as the silly Americans call it, will likely be for everybody that pre-ordered Medal of Honor Warfighter, which annoyingly they're not a sport anymore, which I'm really disappointed about, because Medal of Honor Warfighter was really good. It really was. As much as people want to slag it off, like seriously, it was a good game. It really was a good game. They're just like I was really annoyed about that. But everybody that pre-ordered that gets Battlefield 4, the beta for that, and everybody that's a Battlefield 3 Premium member as well also gets Battlefield 4 beta. So there's lots of ways of getting it, as well as also if you pre-order Battlefield 4, I'm going to assume they're going to give you Battlefield 4 beta as well. They usually do something like that, and it's I believe through Origin it's something ridiculous like 55 quid, which is bloody ridiculous. But I think on Amazon at the moment it's like 35 for the PC and then 45 for all the consoles. I'm going to pre-order it. I haven't done yet because I don't see much point yet, but I will pre-order it because it's gonna be a good game. I mean, there's lots of people who will be like, oh, I don't want to give my money to AA because of this, that, and the other. It's like, yeah, but I don't give a shit because Battlefield 3 was a good game, bar the lack of LAN play, and obviously they did that because they had like they wanted the people that sell the servers obviously wanted EA not to allow LAN play and for people to create their own servers because, well, yeah, they'll claim it's to do with hacking and security and these other bollocks, but it's not. It's basically because the people that sell the servers and stuff like that don't want people creating their own servers, and that's pretty much it, really. I think that is kind of all I need to say on the matter, really. There's not really much more to say. I've already filmed a Galaxy S3 video today, which you can check out. And I won't be doing a video tomorrow because obviously today is Easter Monday and I'm going to release it today. What I was going to do was record it today and release it tomorrow, but I think I may as well just release 2 in one day. And I suppose that's kind of it, really. I've got bare Easter eggs and ting to eat. And I think that's kind of it. Hit me up if you want me to do a specific video that you're actually interested in. I've already got quite a few requests for some stuff. Things like networking stuff I'm going to run through at some point. So what routing does. Maybe we'll set up an Untangle server as well, which I kind of want to do. I've been wanting to try and do one of those for ages. So hopefully I'll try and get that done. And maybe some more Let's Plays as well. Some people have been hassling me for some Euro Truck Simulator 2 Let's Plays, which I shall do some more of, and things. So, apart from that, I shall catch you in a later video.